Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm so happy you're joining me today. I have a new project and this is a really fun one. This is a favorite and it is with items that you hopefully have around your house. So what you are going to need today is some shaving cream, some food coloring, a few sheets of paper, some popsicle sticks. These are the big ones. If you have a squeegee at home, like for your shower or something like that, that might come in handy. I don't have one, so I'm just gonna use my popsicle sticks for that as well. And a casserole dish. So it doesn't matter if it's glass, metal, ceramic, doesn't matter, just a dish about this size. So go ahead and hit pause and come on back when you're ready. Okay, so what we're gonna be doing today is called marbling. We're going to be making a really fun design on a piece of paper. So I'm going to show you how that works. What you need to do is get your dish and you're going to take your shaving cream and don't eat it, even though we're putting it in a baking dish. You're going to take it and you're just going to spray that shaving cream into your dish. And it doesn't need to be full. I would probably put enough to cover the bottom, and it really kind of, you can kind of watch it, it kind of puffs up, so you may not think you have enough, but if you watch it for a second, it kind of keeps puffing up. So about like that is pretty good. If you can see that, whoops. This is what I have. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna take one of my popsicle sticks here and I'm gonna spread that around just to get it kind of smooth on the surface. Make sure my whole bottom of my dish here is covered. Doesn't have to be perfectly smooth, but just so that I have a nice surface there. Okay. If you have a towel close by, that's probably a good idea too. Okay, so there is my shaving cream spread out over my dish. Okay, so my next step, and I'm gonna grab a towel here. My next step is to wipe my hands off. And then I'm gonna take 2 colors of food coloring. So it's up to you, doesn't matter. I think that I will do red and yellow because I know what those make when they mix together. And it's gonna look, I think those will look really neat. So I'm gonna take my red and I'm gonna put a few drops around and put that lid back on because food coloring does stain. If that gets on your clothes, it will stain. So you can see there my drops of red. I'm gonna do about the same number of yellow. Just kind of spread it throughout my dish here. Okay, now I'm going to take another popsicle stick and I'm going to just kind of swirl these colors around with each other. I'll go back and forth, if you can see here, up and down, back and forth, just kind of get those colors. It doesn't have to be orange, they don't have to be mixed together. I'm just kind of swirling them in different designs, just so that the color is kind of blended all over my dish here. Now, this is the fun part. This is so simple, guys. I'm going to take my dish, I'm going to take my paper, I'm going to lay it flat in my dish, and I'm just going to spread it. If your paper is too big, you may need to trim it down. So keep that in mind. I'm just going to kind of gently, I'm not pressing the paper down. I don't have shaving cream, pushing up around the sides. Just gently laying it down and kind of pressing it softly just so that the whole surface of the paper is touching the shaving cream. Getting the corners there. And I'm gonna lift it up. I can already see this is gonna look really cool. I'm gonna lift it up gently. I have a sheet of paper covered in shaving cream right now. So I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to get a clean popsicle stick and I'm going to use, this is where if you have a squeegee, they come in really handy. If you don't have one like me, you can just use the edge of your popsicle stick. So I'm going to take my popsicle stick and I'm going to start on one side and I'm going to scrape across my paper. All that extra shaving cream can just go right back into your container here. A little messy, gets on your hands, no big deal. Shaving cream's kind of like soap. Doesn't hurt to get it on your hands. Get the rest of that shaving cream off. Look at that, messy hands. And I have got this super cool design. If you can see that. Lots of swirls and whirls. And the cool thing about this project, guys, is that I can do it over and over, and the design will be a little different every time. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Get that shaving cream and kind of swirl it around. The more times you do it, the lighter it's gonna turn out on your paper, and the more those colors are gonna blend. So you can do it many, many times, and you'll start to see some changes as you go. Oops. So I'm just gonna swirl those together. And you can see I'm working in my kitchen today, and you can probably see why. This is a little messier with all the shaving cream. So, all right, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna take my piece of paper. I'm gonna lay it down flat. If you need to trim your paper down, you can. And I can start to see those colors as swirls through my paper. Make sure I get the corners down in there. Otherwise, you'll just end up with some spots on your paper that don't have any color. I'm gonna pick it back up. Now, pay attention to what that looks like. Oh, you can see I got some spots that didn't get color on them. That's okay. That'll just be part of my design. So this looks one way, right, when it has all the shaving cream on it. But when you scrape away that shaving cream, you get a whole different design underneath. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's kind of like a really fun discovery underneath all of that shaving cream. Check that out, guys. So fun. So this is shaving cream marbling. And you can do it over and over. You can add more colors, different colors, you know, experiment with how you do your swirling up and down, side to side in circles. Just play around with it and have fun. There are no limits. You can do this lots of different ways. So I hope to see some pictures. I hope that everybody is staying healthy during quarantine and just trying new things, learning something new during this time. So I hope you all have a great week, and I will see you next time. Thanks.